So you want to retire by the time you're 30? It is possible to retire when you're young, but you're going to have to play your cards right, and you're going to have to get your debts in order to make it happen. It's going to require a lot of hard work and a lot of smart work, but it is possible if you actually want to make it happen. So according to the dictionary, the definition of retiring is to leave one's job and cease to work. But I think of it a little different than that. My definition of retirement goes like this. If you've got enough money rolling in that you don't actually have to work, then in my opinion, I'd say that you could label yourself as retired. Now my guest today is going to tell you exactly how he retired by 27 years old, and now he gets to choose exactly what he wants to do with his time every single day. He's not required to work to pay his bills because his debts have long been paid off. And because of his investment strategies, he now just pays off his remaining bills using dividend income. I wish I made enough dividend income to actually pay for my life. He even built his home by watching YouTube videos, and that's freaking awesome. And now he's sharing his experiences on YouTube to help others gain some serious financial insights. Now check out Kai from the 24 Life channel and be sure to subscribe. His channel deserves some serious attention, and he's a lot more entertaining than I am. So check out his channel after the video and be sure to subscribe and tell him thank you from the Honest Finance channel. I'll leave a link in the description. And now over to you, Kai.
Thanks, Jason. Hello all. So if you're watching Jason's channel right now, you're probably pretty forward thinking when it comes to your finances, which is great because that's the first step. Now I'm gonna build on top of that and share with you the things that I wish I had known when I first started out on this path. Here are the 5 key things that helped me build a life free from the rat race and that daily grind of showing up to a 9-to-5 job. And they're listed in the order of importance, so get your pen and paper ready. I'm gonna go fast. Number 1, it's to minimize your expenses. I recently made a video where the only financial goal that anybody really should have is to get their expenses down to 0. Now, there's a little bit of tongue in cheek there, but there is a truth to it in the sense that it sets your mindset up of thinking about how to minimize your monthly expenses as you grow your income. And this is the first real step on creating that path towards financial freedom, is control your expenses while you grow your revenue streams or your income. So you're probably wondering, well, how do you get started? It's really simple. The very first thing you gotta do, or the first thing that you adhere to, is don't try to look rich and don't try to eat like you're rich. Those are the 2 biggest expenses in anybody's life. Trying to keep up with the Joneses is a one-way ticket to sticking to that job that you don't really want to be in for the rest of your life. Number 2, increase your time. It took me until I read The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss until I really understood what this meant. What it really means is you've got to be more effective and efficient with your time, both at home and at work. You want to protect your time as if it's sacred, because it is. No amount of money in the world can take you back in time or buy you more time. And when I finally understood this, I was able to shift the systems that I was working with, and instead of working 50 hours a week at the same company in the same position, I was then able to reduce it to 5 hours a week. There's obviously a lot of other stuff in the middle that I had to do to get there, but it was more important of how I looked at problems and how I shifted the system to set that up. And with that extra time, I didn't just sit back and relax. I was setting up new income streams and taking on new classes and learning new things to expand my skill set. I know that's not plausible for a lot of us out there right now, but what I challenge you to do is try to think of 3 things that you can do in your day to help reduce or change the system of how you're doing it that can free up 30 minutes in your day. That's it. I want you to find a way to open up 30 minutes of your day by changing 3 different things. Number 3, generating a second income. Now, this is something that is crucial on this path. It's because I can't think of a single individual who has been able to retire young or early who didn't have more than 1 revenue stream. You can start down this path very simply by simply freelancing, jumping on the internet and finding sites like Upwork, 99 Designs, Fiverr, anything where you can leverage your skill set or your ability to teach somebody something or even make things. Number 4, continually expand your skill set and learning. No exceptions here. You must have a growth mindset. Now, I've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of great minds who also happen to be very financially successful. And I can tell you that even though I may not agree with their philosophies or their agendas, I can tell you that 0% of them had a stagnant mind growth. They were always trying to consume and learn more. Number 5, and the last one, is incremental forward movement. which means that we're all gonna fail. I've failed so many times it's far outweighs the times I've succeeded. However, whenever we fail, we wanna fail forward, meaning that we're always moving towards our goals. A lot of times we make the mistake of failing and we quit and we go backwards. And the reason is we often think of success as one large giant leap or one giant movement, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Focus on the micro or the small successes. I didn't just wake up one morning with a portfolio full of stocks and rental properties and all these other investments. It took me nearly a decade of taking small micro steps. And that's my list of 5 things that can help you retire before the age of 30 or just help you be able to set up that path that you want to get towards financial freedom. And again, my name is Kai and I'm just a normal guy who was able to leave his job at 27 and build my own little dream home out in the country. And now I spend my days doing whatever it is I want to do. Making videos is one big part of it where I can help share what I've learned and help other folks just like you walk the path that you want to be taking. And on my channel at 24K Life, hopefully Jason will put it up right here that you can click on. It's all about developing the habits and the techniques that can help you get out of that daily grind. And if you can't get out of the job quite yet, at least it'll set you up to get out of it eventually. Big shout out to my friend and fellow YouTuber Jason. Thanks so much for letting me join you in this video. And if you found this video helpful at all, please give Jason a like and a comment down below. And if it's your first time, definitely subscribe to his channel. There's great stuff on there. And don't forget to come and check me out on my channel. There'll be links on at the end of this video. Just click on my face and you'll be able to subscribe and see the upcoming videos that I have coming out. I would love to get to know you more in my comment sections. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all on the other side.